Hello and welcome to a new GCSE revision video, and this video is concerning discrete versus continuous data. Until now all the data we've looked at has been discrete data. Now data that is discrete has exact values and can be counted. For example, the number of birds that visit my garden, or the number of cars that drive past my house, or the number of children that go to a certain school, or the number of people seeing a particular film, or the number of people living in a certain city. You get the general idea. It's the number of something. We're counting individual things. Now the kind of charts we've looked at so far, bar charts, pie charts and pictograms, are very useful for showing discrete data. Now data that is continuous can't be counted but has to be measured. Examples of continuous data would include length, time, temperature, angles, force, speed, mass. That's the kind of thing that we would call continuous data. Now, discrete data, that means that 1 means 1 and 2 means 2, 3 means 3, whatever number it is, that is the value of that number. Whereas with continuous data, 1 actually means everything from 0.5 all the way up to, but not including, 1.5. And 2 means everything from 1.5 up to, but not including, 2.5. Needless to say, we need different types of charts to display continuous data, so we could use histograms, cumulative frequency charts, box and whisker plots, scatter plots, all of which we'll look at in future videos. Okay, well, so much for the theory. Let's have a go at putting this into practice. I've got a number of statements here, and we want to know if the data collected is discrete or continuous. So our first statement is, we counted the number of children in class 7C. Well, that is going to be discrete because we're counting. Okay, so we can see here that's a count, so we know that this is discrete data. We measured the height of the children in class 7C. Well, the key word here is measured, so we know we're dealing with continuous data. Okay, we gathered the test results for all the children in class 7C. Well, test results, they're usually whole numbers. You can have a half a point, but you won't really get something like 3/4 or 7/8 or 99/100ths of a point. So it's not really a continuous scale. It is individual test marks, so I'm going to say this is discrete. We timed how long it took the children to get to school. Well, that's a fairly straightforward one. This word here is timed, so we know this is a measurement. We measured it with a clock. So this is continuous. Actually, I'm just going to copy that. We wanted to know how many children walked to school. Well, I think the key term here is how many. So that sounds like something we would count. So this is a discrete piece of data. We wanted to know how many children liked maths. Well, again, the key term here is how many, so this is again something we've counted. So this again is discrete. I'm just going to copy. We gathered data on how far away the children lived. Well, how far away someone lives, that's a measurement. You measure it in miles or kilometres or something. So this is continuous. And lastly, we wanted to know how many children did their homework. Well, again, the key here is how many. So this is something we would count rather than something we would measure. So this is discrete. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I hope it's clarified the distinction between discrete and continuous data. I'd like to wish you all the best with your revision and all the best with your exams, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.